Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and the review I want to do for you right now is the DC Universe Young Justice AQUALAD. This is one of the packs I picked up at Target for super big discount. It was like $6.80, $6.70, something like that. That's why I got it. It's going to go in the collection just because for that price, why not? I don't think I'll need any of the parts for fodder, so whatever. He measures, his height is just about 6 inches. The base is 8 inches long, about 4 inches wide, and he has this big old water accessory which doesn't want to come off. I don't know if it's supposed to or not. I guess probably not, but it rotates there, and this part is bendable, so I don't really get why it doesn't come off. I would think you would want it to be removable and you could have him shooting the water at something, but maybe he doesn't do that. I am not a watcher of the show at this point, so I can't say for sure, but the water accessory is cool. It's a nice clear blue plastic with the wire in it, so that's cool. He does come with a lot of handheld accessories. Let's get that out of the way. He has a hammer, and he has a handle on each one that he can hold. So he's got the hammer, and they're all clear blue and semi-soft. Kind of a short sword, or a broadsword, or I don't remember. I think that's a short sword. Then he's got this kind of sword right there, and an axe, and a morning star or a mace. Pretty sure it's a morning star since it has the chain, but correct me if I'm wrong on my ancient weaponry. And he has these two handles, which I guess makes sense if you watch the show. I don't know. He's got two handles. They're the same sculpt pretty much as the ones on the weapons, but they're solid plastic. They're not clear. And they have a little bit of paintwork on them, so that's a nice touch. They look good. And they peg into here. One of them does anyway. You can't use both. But it pegs in right there like he's holding it, I guess. I don't really know why you want to do that. But I'm not familiar with the character. The figure as itself is what it is, though. He looks alright. I have seen some pictures from the show. He looks okay. About pretty accurate. Sculpting is okay. It's definitely the cartoon style, so it's not the best for the face. I don't really care for it too much. Backpack's pretty cool. They did a nice job with the paint and the sculpt, and these peg in nicely. Standard DC Universe body, articulation, heads on a ball joint. It actually has decent motion forward and backward, side to side's good. Shoulder articulation standard, bicep swivel. Except maybe it's me and I'm not remembering correctly, but I don't remember any of them ever having this really big tricep to where it gets in the way of the articulation like that. Maybe they have before, I don't know. And then single jointed elbow, wrist rotation. One thing I want to point out is he's got super fat forearms. And it's not just an optical illusion from the snake tattoo or whatever that is, but his forearms are really fat. And this one's even fatter, it seems, and the hand doesn't peg in properly. If you look at it, maybe it's just mine that's defective, but the peg is all messed up too. So something went on with the forearms and the wrists on this guy. Looks pretty goofy. Standard ab crunch. Paint's okay on the black lines, it's not bad. I guess these are supposed to be the straps for his backpack, maybe? These blue lines up here? I don't know, maybe you guys do if you watch the show. But if they are the straps for the backpack, they should be sculpted. They're not painted the best, so it's definitely not a bonus. He has a little bit of schmutz right here for the paint. Right there on the red by his waist, so that's not the best situation either. He does have a waist twist, but the belt is, at least mine, is connected to the top half, and it doesn't rotate well because it sticks down past the joint. Little sculpted A, I suppose, for AQUALAD. Standard DC Universe hips, thigh swivel, single jointed knee. He's got the shark fin on his legs. I don't care for that design choice, but I suppose it's accurate. And then he's got the bare feet with the little footlets, the bottom of his pants that come down. They make the ankle look really fat and pretty ugly, but I guess what else are you going to do for a barefooted figure? The feet are sculpted pretty well, so that's okay. He does have a little bit of warping from the packaging, but that can be easily fixed with some hot water. He has pegs in his feet, but no pegs in the base like the other ones, so that's kind of disappointing. Overall, unless you really like the character, I'm going to go ahead and say I don't recommend it. Just too many problems with the forearms, kind of sloppy paint. this thing not coming off the base. Really, the only good thing he's got going for him is his accessories are nice. If you can take this thing off, which you can if you don't mind ruining it, he's got a cool base piece for some ACBA or just a nice display diorama, and probably some good parts for fodder. I'm going to throw him in the collection bin, and if I need to take him out and hack him up for a custom, I won't really have any qualms doing it. He's not the best, and since they canceled the line, I don't think anybody's going to be particularly attached to be having a complete set. But that's up to you. It's your call. I'm not even going to rate him or anything. He is what he is. If you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. I don't particularly like him. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the rest of the reviews, and in the meantime, keep collecting.